Meteorologist Joe Charleboy. Look at our UpNorthLive.com forecast, and a lot going on in weather. We'll start with the story, the weather headlines. We have a majority of the sleet and freezing rain we've been talking about. I believe for most of northern Michigan, this is going to hold off until late Thursday afternoon, but we're certainly monitoring that closely. Very windy tonight through tomorrow. We'll see occasional gusts to 50 miles per hour. The winds are really going to pick up. And then the other story, and I don't want this to get lost with the storm coming in, but it's going to be unseasonably cold again this weekend into next week. And I'll show you that in a moment. We're looking at highs by next Wednesday, maybe only around 12 above zero, so very frigid. Here's what's going on. We've had some messy weather. In fact, they've even had some thunderstorms across northern Illinois with freezing rain and ice, just a mess there. Most of this morning, I believe, is going to peel off into southern Michigan, with a little bit of this working into our area. The only concern we have is that we have a very dry air mass in place still, so a lot of this is going to kind of moisten the atmosphere up for later today and tonight. So even through 4 o'clock, still not a lot going on here locally, 4 o'clock on Thursday night. But here we are, late Thursday, freezing rain will start to develop along with some rain. And the story this evening through tonight across northern Michigan is this is going to be very icy. Temperatures will fall below freezing, some freezing rain on the roadways. I don't think we're going to see a big ice storm by any means, but the roads will be very slick. And the winds will pick up, heavy snow to our west. And then on Friday, this will all switch over to snow here. We cool down into the upper 20s. So this will fall as snow on Friday. Again, a lot of wind. We'll see rather extensive, actually, blowing and drifting snow Friday. Friday night, quiet. And then Saturday, we get a break. It looks like the wind will let up a bit. Some sun will try to break through, but it will be just chilly Saturday, highs around 20. And I know we had a little taste of spring the last couple of days, but that kind of fading away. Here's a look at icing that we expect across the region. Again, it's not just us, but surrounding areas as well. Wisconsin, the UP, back through downstate Michigan. There will be some ice accumulation, so the roads will be slick. Snow, not as big of an issue here. We are going to see some. I think most of this will be on Friday, with a couple inches possible, but with the wind, it'll be blowing around a lot. The heavy snows will be well west of us on the colder side of the system. And then to compound matters, we've been talking about the wind, but here it is. Winds will really pick up late Thursday out of the east. See the east wind here? The arrow's kind of pointing here. The winds, where you see this purple shaded area, could gust 40 to 50 miles per hour, and then winds will turn southerly tonight as low pressure passes by over Wisconsin and the UP, and then southwesterly tomorrow. Lots of wind. It's going to be a big issue. And I would not be surprised you get some of the icing, you throw in that wind, we may even see some sporadic power outages around the region. Okay, here's our day part forecast, kind of recapping things in a nutshell here for your Thursday. I'm going to hold off, do the drive home, any precipitation in the UP. I think it'll stay in lower Michigan with mid-30s there, winds picking up from the east, but in lower Michigan, starting first down around Ludington, working northward, some sleet or freezing rain, a possibility. And there's our 7-day forecast. We go from 36, look at Wednesday, 12 for a high. So while we do have the storm coming in, what it's going to do is it's going to allow a lot of cold air to bleed in here for the weekend. High Saturday, low 20s. Sunday, a high of 17. Could see a few flurries throughout this period. And then again, yeah, high Wednesday around 12 above zero.